hexagonal prism of base side 20 mm and height 50 mm. So resting on HP on its base such that one of its edges parallel to VP. Okay, the prism is cut in this position as shown in the following front view. So we have drawn and it is given in the question. So it has been cutted like this. Now we need to draw the development of this lateral surface of the prism. Okay, so I will extend these lines. Okay, we'll draw a reference vertical edge. Okay, so here the hexagonal prism of dimension 20. So 20 into 6 sides means it total 120 mm. So that means if we cut the arc by considering 20 mm means total 6 arcs we have to cut here. Okay, measure 20 mm, and cut 6 arc. Okay. Now you draw vertical lines for these all cutted arc points. Okay. Cutted the vertical lines where we have cutted the arc points, right? We need to draw the vertical lines here. Okay. So now we can mention capital A, B, C, D, E, F, E, A. Okay. For the top face also we write A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, F1 and A1. Okay. So we'll mention it. So that is F1 and A1. We just correct it. Now here you can see already we have marked the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the top face it is 1. We need to measure from top face 1. We need to mark. Then again for 2 we cut it on the vertical edge B, and for the point C, point number 3, we need to cut it on the point C here, vertical edge C. Now on the point 4 it is here exactly at the end point of D1. So you can mention 1, 2, 3, 4. For the 5 again we need to measure, so that is exactly equal to 3. We already measured, that's why we cutting the same length. And then for the point 6, for F1, okay, and then exactly 1 we need to cut at the vertical edge A here. Okay, that is 1. Sorry, that is 1. Now again we need measure for the bottom face. Okay, on the vertical edge B it is 7. Now we need to measure for 8 on the vertical edge C. Okay, measure a length from C1 to 8 and it has to be cut on the C. Okay, we need to cut it on the vertical edge C here. We need to cut it on the vertical edge C here, that is point number 8. Then 9 we need to cut it on the vertical edge D. Okay, and then 10. Okay, and then again 11. Okay, so that is 8, 9, 10, 11. So now we have to join all these points with the straight line with the help of the scale here. We have to join it. That is after 6, that is 1. You can correct that. Okay, that is 1. So now you have to join it from A here. Okay, A to 7, A to 7, 7 to 8, like that we need to join. 9 to 10, then 10 to 11, and then 11 to A. We need to join. Now to dark these vertical edges, this is what the retained cut portion, okay, of that hexagonal prism. So we have to dark this. Okay, so that completes the problem. Here we have to do the development of this hexagonal prism. So it has cut as shown in figure. You can see that with respect to it we have constructed it, both top view and front view, and notations also we have written. Now we have to draw the development for this. Okay, first we draw an parallel line here. After that we draw one vertical line. Okay, vertical line we draw here. So vertical line, after drawing it, so it is hexagonal prism, so that means it has to be so set with the using offset command. So I'm going to construct it. You can see this is cut, so that means the front and top view will be given in the question. So we need to draw only the development for this. Okay, so vertical line drawn. Now using offset command, I'll be offsetting this vertical line for a distance of 20 mm. There are total 6 faces I will consider here. Okay, 6 faces we are considering it. You can mention the naming for it, each of these vertical edges. Okay, it is capital A, capital B, capital C, capital D, capital E, capital F. So mention EF and A, and now we have to mention these cut points here. So cut points, that is with respect to the section plane, we are mentioning 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we have to draw an horizontal line, say from this end, and draw an horizontal line. So that is our 1. So we get it on the vertical edge here. That is 1 and 1. Okay. Same way, so the projection of horizontal line from 2 till B. Okay, that is your point number 2. Okay, now projecting the point number 3 horizontally till the vertical edge C here. Okay, now point number 4 exactly falling on the corner point of the vertical edge D here. So we can mention that is 4 here. And point number 5, it is the extension of the point number 3. So we have to extend that horizontal line from that point 3 till the vertical edge G here. So that is your point number 5. Okay, now the same way we have extended the 2 to get the 6 here. So actually at the vertical edge it has to be 1. So you can change it. So now I am rewriting it correctly. So that is our point number 5. Okay, and that is point number 6. And now here we are getting the point number 1 here. Okay, now the same way for the bottom faces also we have to draw an horizontal line here. Okay, you can see that the point number 7 on the vertical edge. It is having on the B here. You can see that Okay, so point number 7 we are getting on a vertical edge B here. So that is your point number 7. And point number 8 you get it on the vertical edge of C here. It is falling on the same vertical edge C. Okay. And point number 9 is on the same vertical line 1 here. So we can draw an horizontal line, or we can show it on the horizontal line of 1. So I'll be drawing it so that it will be convenient, that will not get confused here. Okay, that is point number 9. And the same way we have to mention the point number 10. Point number 10 falling on the vertical edge E here. Okay. Point number 11 we get it on a vertical edge 7 here. So just I'm projecting using extend to next command. I'm getting that point. Okay. So that is your point number 10 here. And using extend to next we get the point number 11 also. Okay, that is your point number 11. Okay, so now we can join all these points with a straight line. You can try to connect it. Okay, you can zoom in and connect. Okay, zoom in and get the exact point here. For that you can zoom. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. You'll get the exact points here. Okay, now it is connected. You can see that. Now the only the cutted part we have to make it dark, then the other part we have to make it thin. So for that we will be using split command. By selecting it we are going to make those lines as thin lines here. Okay, using the split command we can show the remaining part in a thin lines. So you can select those lines and make it thin here. So you can subscribe for the channel and hit on the bell icon for the latest notification of this engineering visualization subject, and share it to the maximum students so that they can be benefited. Hit the like button and share it to the maximum students so that they can be benefited. So by selecting it, we are making this as a thin line. Okay, so you can see that this completes the problem here.